So I feel like every task takes like 2 videos, which is ridiculous. But we are trying to finish up all of the things we need to do to get on the bus in 6 days now. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know. No. So we already fixed this back window, which was a doozy because it was stuck on itself. It's a whole thing. It doesn't matter, but we had to pry it open. We got that all situated and working, replaced the gas struts as you saw in the last video. But now we need to put locks on it because although it takes quite a bit of effort to open it, I don't want the kids playing up here and leaning up against it and falling out the back of the bus. So, you know, so we're installing locks now and a handle to make it easier for Preston to open. So just a basic handle. And then we will be installing little locks like this on either side, utilizing, well, not utilizing existing holes, I guess, but they'll go down here. Thank you.
So the lock will screw into the frame, and then when you slide it down, it will be locked in by the frame. So we're not actually going to use this little bracket that comes with it.
Yep, so it'll just lock kind of, it'll just, yep, what Shane said. I thought I had another way of explaining it that made more sense, but I don't. No, I lost a drill bit. So yeah, it's a little chaotic over here with all the like things we're trying to do before we go. It's hard not to get really like distracted and all over the place, at least for me. Shane's focused and just watches me spin out. But yeah, so that's one of the many things we have to do safety wise to get out. I'm not going to bore you with the process. I already gave you a whole video of that it's pretty boring, but I'm still meeting my weekly quota of videos. So yeah, it's going to be kind of a scattered video just showing you all the things we have to do to get on the bus. And that's done. It's not the most perfect job because, well, you know, it's a bus and these are handles for not buses. So the handle's in, the screws go a little bit in that, I don't even know what to call that space. I want to call it a tread, but that's not right. A little track, like the window track. But they're in. We have to pull on the window a bit to get them to go down, but that will be locked and keep the kids safe. So mission accomplished.
It's so hot.
It is so hot. Are you mocking me? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so we cut out the frame for our door. One of the doors, and Shane and I were laughing that it cost, you know, like $60 to get 2 of those out of a big sheet of plywood. So that was fun. Where's the metal sheets? Oh, they're up here. So we got these metal decorative sheets from good old Home Depot, spray painted them black, and those will be the vented doors for the electrical cabinet because we don't want everything to get all hot. Yeah, so it'll look like that. Kind of. We're not going to sandwich it like that, but because that would cost an additional $60.
Yeah.
So that will be kind of what the finished product looks like. But we're using 1x3s to frame the top, not another piece of plywood.
Hot.
It is hot. It's so hot. It's so hot. We're like right in the sun. Yeah, working on the tan and getting heat stroke.
Soaking it up, baby. Okay, that's too much.
Too much. Anyway. That's project number 2 that must be done. Anyway, we're going to staple it down just to hold it in, and then we're going to put these framing pieces over with wood glue, and then they'll eventually be tacked in, that word again, with a nail gun, and then we have to trim off the excess of the nail that goes through this piece of plywood, but yeah. And then eventually we'll paint the frame of this, but not today, folks, not today. Okay, so these are up. It took a little finagling, yes, that's the word I just used, to get the hinges, or to get them hung in a way that worked. That's there right now just to hold them closed, because we are going to have a lock. We saw the one we wanted at Home Depot, but they were out of stock. But we're going to have a lock that goes there. Until then, they just kind of swing out on their own.
Slant, so they kind of
yes, also true. So, no big deal, because we want them locked. So we'll probably paint the inside of the cabinet one day, maybe line it with metal one day, you know, all the things. But for now, it will be a locked cabinet that will keep our kiddos safe. So that is finished. So 2 tasks down for the day. Back window lock is on and secured. This is ready as soon as we buy the lock, which we're getting this week. And now Shane is getting all the pieces together to put the last little 4-inch hinge on that first solar panel that we did. And then we're going to go ahead and install our second one. So that'll be the 3rd task for the day. And then what are we moving on to? Running more outlets and putting up more walls.
Dinner,
a
drink, and then doing more outlets and walls.
Oh, dinner and a drink first? Sweet. I like that. Working into the night.
Yep.
As always.
Same 11 o'clock. Same as last night.
5 days still moving?
5 days.
How you feeling about that?
Fine. If you're happy and you know it, just don't say anything.
Is that why you're quiet sometimes? Because you're just so happy?
See how I wasn't saying anything? I mean, that was happy.
So I didn't track a lot of stuff very well at all, and we are officially living on the bus. It's been like 2-3 nights, and my hair's wet and I'm a crazy mess because it's hot, and I'm trying desperately to get our electricity hooked up. I'm not gonna lie, guys, the past few days have been a nightmare, like, and also amazing. It's like a weird mix to be so happy to be on the bus, but also be dealing with the heat and trying to get the last details of the electrical in with kids that are emotional from a move and just like stuff. So I'm gonna hop up there and plug those bad boys in. Hopefully they work. Super nerve-wracking, but so far everything has gone pretty smoothly. It's a lot of work and it's a pain in the ass, but we're alive so far, so that's good. So I'm gonna plug those in, and then hopefully we have power. We only have 2 solar panels right now, but that should be enough to power things like, I'm watching these yellow flies that keep coming in. They suck, they bite. But we only have 2 solar panels, but it should be enough to give us what we need for now, so yay.
gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance